Are you looking for the best immersion blenders? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best blenders on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Mueller Austria Ultrastick 500 Watt 9-speed immersion hand blender. Mueller's stick blender is a great option if our top picks don't quite fit within the budget for an immersion blender. With a full copper motor and 500 watts of power, this handheld blender is plenty powerful to handle making baby food purees, smoothies, silky soups and sauces, and even homemade peanut or almond butter. Reviewers say everything about this blender feels sturdy, durable, and well-made, and that it's comparable to blenders that cost twice as much. This model includes a milk frother for the ultimate upgrade to homemade lattes and a whisk attachment so you can use it to whip cream, beat eggs, or make a batch of homemade mayo for sandwiches. While we love the additions, they are hard to store together and often get lost. Cleaning the blender and its attachments is as simple as running them under warm water or popping them in the dishwasher for a more thorough washing. At number 2. Vitamix Immersion Blender. Vitamix makes blenders that have a top-of-the-line reputation for professional and home use, and its immersion blender fully lives up to that hype. Thicker soups, sauces, and smoothies can be tricky to get all the way smooth and cause some immersion blenders to overheat, but this stainless steel immersion blender has the power and durability to handle tough jobs and large batch sizes every time. It has 5 different speeds and can run continuously for up to 4 minutes before automatically shutting off, though most of the tasks took under a minute to complete. Lastly, the heat-safe shield at the bottom will keep this blender from damaging your non-stick cookware. When tested, it was both easy to use and clean, and the 5-foot-long cord helped to reach between pots and faraway outlets. In the months since we first tested this immersion blender, this one has become a go-to in our kitchen since it has the power expected from something made by the blendy experts at Vitamix. It makes flawless mayonnaise in a simple canning jar and has been the go-to for soups and refried beans as well. We've also used it for the occasional smoothie when the actual blender isn't available. After testing a lot of different blenders, this one has stood out as the keeper for everyday blending jobs. At number 3. Hamilton Beach Immersion Blender. Unless you use your hand blender regularly, you probably have to double-check which button turns it on and which changes the speed. With this variable speed blender, there's just one trigger button. Press it a little and the blender starts off slow. Press harder and the speed increases. We found this easy and intuitive. A display on top shows a speed graph, but you can easily feel and see how fast it's blending. Besides the standard blending attachment that did an excellent job making mayonnaise and salad dressing as well as blending soup, this also includes a wire whisk attachment that's perfect for whipping egg whites, cream, and other thin liquids. The head of the blender fits perfectly into a wide mouth jar for making mayonnaise and works just as well in a pot to blend soups and refried beans. The only flaw we found with this one is that the parts are not dishwasher safe, and washing by hand can be tricky. At number 4. Black Plus Decker Kitchen Wand 6 Kit. If you're looking for a compact machine that pretty much does it all, this is it. The Black Plus Decker Kitchen Wand 6 Kit comes with a cordless, 5-speed wand base and 6 attachments: immersion blender, wine opener, can opener, milk frother, whisk, and salt and pepper grinder. You also get a mixing cup with a lid, all of which arrives with a charger in 2 storage cases, and you can purchase 2 additional compatible attachments: a food chopper and a hand mixer. We used the blender to make soup, homemade sorbet, and smoothies, and the frother attachment dissolved chocolate powder into milk, creating a perfectly foamy head. The whisk has enough oomph to whip cream, though the adapter easily twists off the power unit, so you have to be careful not to shake it loose during high-speed whisking. The wine and can openers are as effective as standalone units, and the 2-in-1 grinder proved useful for blacking tuna steaks and dusting roasted potatoes. At number 5. Breville All-in-One Processing Station. While most immersion blenders are designed to mimic the functions of a standard blender, this one also takes on many of the functions of a food processor, with a 6-cup processing bowl powered by the blender body. The bowl includes an adjustable slicing blade with 18 thickness settings, so you can slice potatoes for chips or carrots for soup. A reversible shredding disc lets you choose from 2 different shredding options, while the processor bull's S-blade lets you chop, blend, or puree, just like a larger food processor. Another unique accessory is the variable mashing leg, which lets you choose fine, medium, or coarse mashing with a twist of the head, so you can use your immersion blender for mashing potatoes without the risk of them turning into glue. At number 6. Hamilton Beach 2-Speed Hand Blender. This budget-friendly immersion blender performed great with softer items, such as soups, milkshakes, whipped cream, and dressings. It has a 225-watt motor, the lowest we tested, yet it was powerful enough to blend a smooth, uniform pot of soup in under 90 seconds. It features 2 blending speeds controlled by large, easy-to-press buttons. How it performed in our tests: this blender has a 5-inch handle, which is the shortest we tested. I found it great for small batch blending, but awkward to use in a deep container or pot. It comes with a whisk and a food processor attachment, both of which are top-rack dishwasher safe. In our chopping tests, this model chopped garlic and parsley evenly, but the onion was pretty uneven. The plastic handle is wider than others and can feel slippery, making it harder to hold, especially for small hands. The blending attachment didn't feel as securely attached to the motor as those on other models, but at this price, it's a nice buy.